Okay, so this is the first one of these I've ever done. This is an unboxing video of a Thrustmaster Hotas, which is a control stick and throttle. It's come to me in the UK all the way from France, and in this box originally were all those polystyrene pellets that are very bad for the environment. So I've got rid of those. Let's get the box out and see what's in it. So here's the box. Clearly marked on it, T.Flight Hotas 4, it's for a PlayStation 4. I've actually got it to play Elite Dangerous on the PC because it is PC compatible as well. But I have a PS4, so it made sense to get one which will work with that if I ever need it to. Various blurb in all the various languages. And then an important notice, if you're using it on a PC, get the PC driver, which makes sense. Again, every language imaginable. So now we've got the unit out of its box. There is, as the trend is nowadays, no actual manual, but a web address, again, in many languages. Download the firmware, etc, etc. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, if you're at the level where you're downloading games and playing with advanced controllers, then you're probably quite comfortable going on the internet and getting a driver. So. And here it is outside its custom polystyrene enclosure. It comes obviously with a USB lead, which looks quite long. You've got the joystick section. I've got quite big hands, but it fits me quite comfortably. It's very obviously designed though for right-handed use. This projection on the side here would make it fairly uncomfortable, I think, to use it for extended periods if you're left-handed. Again, as I say, I've got quite large hands. If you had small hands, it might be that you could fit better around there or leave your little finger hanging over the edge. But obviously there's a hand rest here, which is obviously designed for right-handed use. The unit separates, presumably so those of us in the PC master race can put our keyboards between. And just looking at it, my ruler, you've got just shy of 9 inches between the straight edge here and this section of the housing. If you've got a very narrow keyboard, a miniature keyboard, you might be able to fit like a wireless one in there if it was a Mac or something. I don't actually know if this works on a Mac, but if you had like a wireless keyboard like it comes with a Mac, that might fit in the gap. But obviously it's so you can reach your hand through, I guess, and use the keys. So yeah, 9 inches, which is 21/100ths of a Napoleon meter. Throttle unit, again pretty substantial. It's got marked up buttons for PlayStation use, so R2 and L2 on that side, and there's a rocker switch on the back of the throttle here, which is quite easy to feel when you've got your hand covering it. On this side you have the normal PlayStation buttons: square, cross, circle, triangle. The throttle is fairly loose, but it has a nice detente in the centre section, so you can feel when you're in the middle. PlayStation buttons share and options, so it mimics the DualShock controller that comes with the PlayStation 4. And then on the joystick side, again, very sturdy, good range of motion. You've got twist for rudder, and on here there's a hat, L1, L3, R3 on the top corner here, sorry, out of shot, and then obviously R1 is the main trigger on the front. There is only a single trigger on the front, so you'd have to use L1 as a secondary trigger, or possibly weapon select in the hat, I guess. I'm imagining all of this is controllable, configurable when you get it plugged into a computer or PlayStation. But there we go, and the units fit together with what looks like a hook, an eye, and there's 2 locating holes on the bottom of the housing, which log into those, come on focus, which look into these lugs here. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of electronic connection to let you know. Oh, in fact, there's more cable. That's quite clever. That's quite clever indeed. So there's a built-in cable housing under here. So in fact, I'm going to need a longer ruler. That's really quite a wide gap. So you could probably get an entire computer console in there. That's probably nearly 2 foot. Yeah, it's a good 19 inches, so it's 1.5 foot that can extend between. So you can put your entire keyboard in that gap, which for me playing Elite Dangerous is going to be super useful because there's a million key presses that you need to have. So there it is. I'll see if I can post a review in due course when I've got it all set up with my computer and working. But ultimately, this is just it for the unboxing. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, a couple of other features that I didn't notice when I did the original unboxing, but in fact there is on the bottom the joystick resistance control, which is a turn knob, and built into the base here is an Allen key for adjusting the various different movements, and what looks like some form of telephonic connection. I'm not sure what that is. It's not Ethernet, it's too narrow. I don't think it's an RJ45 like a telephone link, but obviously that must link to something. My guess is it's probably for the Thrustmaster pedal set, so you could get rudder pedals if you're doing serious flight sim stuff with this. And then again, 2 quite nice cable tidy holes here, so you can have it resting completely square on the desk. But yeah, I think that is now everything.